In this video, we will learn how to construct a box plot for the given data. So we are given this data. In this example, there are 27 values, and if you see that, this data is arranged in ascending order. It's not already arranged as parameters arranged in ascending order. And to construct a box plot, so we need a couple of things. So few steps that we go. So the first thing we have to do is that we have to find, like, say, these quartiles. Say, for example, like, say, quartile 1, quartile 2, and third quartile. Finding these values. Now, quartile 2 or second quartile is the median of the data. That's a middle value. And you see that there are 27 values there. So the middle value, and you see that 27 values and each line has 9 values, right? And middle is the 14th value. So the 13 on each side. So 9 values in the first line, and then you count it 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is like 2.7, right? This is your second quarter. And then this data divided into two halves. This first half is before this one, and the second half is it's the second half. So in the first half, so there are 13 values. So then the middle of the first half would be Q1. And because 13 values in the first half, and the middle value would be 7th value. So you see that you can count them. So first line has like 9 values. 9, 8, 7. This would be your Q1. This is the 7th value, which split 6 values on each side. The first half. So this is your that is 2. Similarly, on the second half, so starting from 2.8 here, 2.8 to all the way. So again, there are 13 values. So the middle would be 7th value dividing 6 on each side, and this would be this value 3.0, right? This would be your Q3 0, because this split into like half of 6 values on the right side, and then the 6 values on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now the next thing is find interquartile range, or IQR. So that would be third quartile minus first quartile. The difference between first and third quartile, that is 3 minus 2, that is equal to 5. Alright, so then we have to find the lower fence and upper fence. And lower fence would be first quartile minus 1.5 times IQR, and first quartile is 2.5, 5 minus 5 times 0.5, that would be 2.5, multiplication gives this would be 1.75. So this is lower fence. Similarly, upper fence, that would be third quartile plus 1.5 times IQR. That's the third quartile is 3.0 plus 1.5 times 0.5. So that would be 3.0 plus 0.75, and which turn out to be 3.75. That's upper fence. Next. So next we have to like construct, okay? construct this box plot using this information. We draw the number line. Let's say, for example, one number line. This is a number line, and for example, here somewhere we have this Q2, so that's 2.7, that's Q2. And then Q3 is 3.0, right? So that's if this is 2.7 here, 2.8, 2.9, and that's then 3. 0, that's Q3. And then Q1 is, see this one, Q1 is 2.5 here. This is 2 and Q1 2.5. Now over here, so you can make these vertical lines and one per line for this one Q2 and one line for this Q3 vertical and join them and make a box. And the next thing is you have to see that where the lower fence and upper fence is. The lower fence is 1.75. It's 2.5, so 2.4, 2.3, 2.2, 2.2, 1.8, 1.7, 1.75, and then we put this like, yeah, this would be your, and then similarly upper fence is 3.75, 3, 7, and here the 8, so 3.7, 3.875 would be here in the middle, 3. It means that here you can make. Now from the data values, you look at the largest value which is less than the upper fence. And if you see that this largest value is 3.6 here, so which is less than the upper fence, and 3.6 would be here, right? So 3.6 would be here. This is your largest value, which is below this fence, right? So 3. And then you can extend a line from the box to this. This is called a whisker line. Similarly, look for the smallest value which is greater than the lower fence. And if you see that the largest, smallest value which is greater than the lower fence is this 2. See this value 2.0. So if it's like say 1.75, 1.8, 1.9, so 2 would be here. And again join it by line. And now we would see that okay, if there is any value below the lower fence, and that's 1.7. Right? So 1.7 is below the lower fence, so we just say here, and we make a static here. Static per outliers, that's per 1.7. Similarly, any value outside the upper fence, above the upper fence, so that is this 4.2. Right? So this would be 4.2. So 4.2 would be then this 3.8, 9, here we will put static. And once we apply these statics, then the next thing is that uh, once we don't need these upper fence or lower fence, they are not part of the uh, our box plot. So once we make our box plots, the next thing is we remove them. So I did these ones, erasing these ones. So, and similarly, this and this is your box.